Good afternoon, traders. It is Thursday, August 27th, 2015, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Today was an absolutely incredible day, at times a gut-wrenching day, but at the end of the day, we did pretty darn well, I got to admit. Just to encapsulate it, we actually closed out $30,000, over $30,000 in closed out trades today, and we are carrying nearly $20,000 in open trade equity going into tomorrow. Hey, that sounds like a $50,000 day, and you know, we haven't had one of those in so long I can't even remember. And boy, let me tell you, we need a day like today. We need a lot more days like today because we are hurting. Anyway, if you're having trouble understanding what's going on, I want you to make sure you watch that new video I've posted, the anatomy of the stock market crash of 8/24/15, because I think it's going to make you understand what's happening right now and why I am both trembling and very optimistic about what's coming up here as we trade through this historical period of the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the overall stock market. Today, you know, you're looking at the chart here. This is that bull spike I was talking about in the video. The day afterwards, I thought maybe it was going to take it out. It didn't. We had a 600-point climb in the Dow yesterday, and then we had, most important, we had follow through today with the Dow closing up 369 points. That is what has propelled us into a $50,000 day. But now, that's the good news. Let me tell you, I came very close to just throwing up all over the place today. This was absolutely one of the toughest trading days I have been through. Sometimes when you make a lot of money trading, it's even tougher than when you're losing money. But it was kind of a combination of everything today. Just briefly, we had open trade equity at one point 3 hours into the day of just over $30,000. That's looking like a $60,000 day. That $30,000 dropped to negative $10,000. In other words, we dropped $40,000 in a space of an hour or two. I don't remember exactly the timing. It was when the Dow was doing this thing down here. When it gets down here, we're down negative $10,000, and then surprise, surprise, it comes back up, and we ended up closing up about 20,000. So this is some volatility like I have not seen in a long, long time. But I tell you, folks, the buyers are back in this market. The buyers are back strong, and there's the buyers that bid this thing up. I mean, back in when we were having all these trouble, believe me, when this thing came through this red line, it would have just kept going. Nope. The buyers came in and bid it up, got way above the red line. That's good. This line is very significant. I don't know where it came from. It goes back a long ways, but it's proving very significant in what we're doing right now. I'm calling the Dow up tomorrow. Definitely calling it up tomorrow. Hey, we might even get back to that 30,000 mark on that open trade equity. I don't know. Anyway, I have so much I could show you. We'd sit here and show you good trades all day. We had nothing but good trades today. Let me show you 4 of them. This first one is in Agios Pharmaceuticals. We had bought that yesterday. Hey, it went against us. Went against us hard. Looked bad. But then it came back. We have closed somewhat positive. Nice pop-up this morning. Got out very nicely. We took $4,000 in profits out of Agios Pharmaceuticals. Next, Isis Pharmaceuticals. Isis. We bought this near the close of yesterday, at least the last hour or so. It pops up, did a nice gap up. We get out of there. Hey, we got out of there nearly the high of the day, and we took nearly 5,000 out of ISIS on that trade. Then we get back into it, and it looks like we're just holding a little bit of profit on that re-entry, but still this looks very stable. We might do pretty good on that re-entry trade, never know. Then I've got to show you the big one. This is Tantech. We got into this yesterday right out of the gate. It just kept going, popped up a little for us today, and we got out with nearly $10,000. That's $10,000 in Tantech. Beautiful trade. Looks like it's still going higher. We'll have to see what happens there. But anyway, we're out with our $10,000. And finally, I just show you one of this is the best trade. You know, we're holding. Let me see. I want to make sure I'm clicking this right. Yeah, this is Emergent Energy Systems, and this was the best trade we had today. You know, we had nearly $20,000 in open trade equity, but it's really spread out over a lot of things. We got 24 positions on going into tomorrow. 24 positions. 8 of them are positive, only 6 are negative, and this is the best one of the bunch. It's Emergent Energy System. We're up about $4,000 in EMES, so that looks really good. And you notice how EMES did that same dip the Dow did, and then it came back at the end, closing near its high with, as I say, leaving us with $4,000 in open trade equity. It all looks good, folks. It really looks good, and I'm calling the Dow up for tomorrow. Hey, the bull's back. This is Trader Bob signing off. I'll see you tomorrow on Friday.